Click the link in the description for your free AMSOIL catalog. It's time for a quick shout out to some of our friends. B&B Auto Sales, your muscle car connection in Brookings, South Dakota. Above the Notch Car Club, a car club for auto enthusiasts in northern New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Muscle Car Club, the largest muscle car club in all of New England. MGM Classic Cars in Addison, Illinois. Visit mgmclassiccars.com today. Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, specializing in the repair, service, and towing of muscle cars and classic cars. Absolute Auto Body and Collision Repair in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And lastly, I am your independent AMSOIL dealer. Click the link in the description for your free AMSOIL catalog. And last but not least, if you decide to advertise with the Muscle Car Podcast, this could be part of your advertising message. Well, good evening and welcome to the podcast. I'm really glad you're here. I have a robust lineup of muscle car entertainment on tap for you tonight. But before we get into all of that, I want to make sure that everything is working properly. So if you can see my face and hear my voice, I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. Let me know where you're viewing this from. Also, let me know whether you're a first-time viewer or a regular viewer. Now, to our first-time viewers, I thank you so much for dropping by to check us out. I hope you have a nice time with us tonight, and I hope that you decide to join us here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time. Wherever you're viewing this, we're here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Now, to our regular viewers, thank you so very, very much for joining us here each and every week. You guys are what makes this podcast possible, and we thank you so very much for that. Now, we've got some friends waiting for us in the green room here. Let's bring them into the podcast. And here we go. Let me turn the microphones on. We've got Jake and Rob. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing pretty good, Mike. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. How you doing, Rob?
Good, Mike. How was your week?
Oh, very good. Very busy, but good. A very productive week. Cool deal. Now, I'm going to call everyone's attention to the rotating banner at the top of the screen. We have a new banner up there. And the person who that banner belongs to is right there in the very center of the screen. How you doing, Jake?
Doing pretty good. Yeah,
good,
it looks good. I like it.
Well, good. Yeah, it looks great. Tell us, Jake. Tell us about that. What is it that you do, and what's going on with that banner?
So my primary job is a car salesman. Typically, the stereotype for car salesmen is they don't really know anything about cars. So I try to brand myself as the car guy's car guy. So I know cars. I got into this business because that's my passion. I love new cars, old cars, weird cars, slow cars, fast cars. So if you're looking for someone that knows what you're looking for, is going to help you find the perfect vehicle, that's what I do. I primarily sell new Fords at Heritage Ford in South Burlington, Vermont. But I've also started to do a little bit of classic car, project car brokerage too. So I kind of have a pretty good sense of finding, specific people for specific vehicles. So if you have something that have a little bit of a hard time selling and you're looking for some help, that's something I can kind of help out with and help maybe target it to some specific demographics.
Wonderful. That is very cool. And Rob, do you have any questions for Jake or any comments?
Do you specialize just in Fords or all make, Jake?
We're primarily a Ford dealership, but I can kind of find you, if you're looking for something in specific, I can find you just about anything. And when it comes to the classic stuff, I'm not really brand loyal. I own an antique or a classic Dodge, a classic Pontiac, so I'm not really brand loyal in that sense.
Good.
Nice. And we're going to prove to you right now that Jake is a true muscle car enthusiast because he has shared a video with us. Let's take a look at the menu here. Item number 1 is Jake Dwinell's 1967 Firebird project. It's going to take me just a moment here to pull up that video. And
Jake here. Hey, just figured I'd give you a little update on the 68 Barn Find Firebird.
This is the car we had at the show, one of the cars we had at the show. It was a 1968 Firebird 400. As you guys probably know, it was a barn find. It did sit for a long time, but I figured this is a good opportunity to give you a pretty in-depth view of the car. This is the 400. It's a factory 400 with a factory 4-speed. I love that 400 hood. This is in the condition that we got it in, except it's got different wheels on it. And that's about it. Take a peek under the hood here. This is the factory 400. As far as we know, that's what we were told. I still have to run the numbers on it. We put this Holly, it is a 650 double pumper, I believe. My father-in-law bought it. Made the run a lot better. And then I did a lot of valve train stuff on it. So I did push rods, I did lifters, and then I did valve springs without actually taking the heads off, which was a little bit of a job. See, it's got a set of hooker headers on there that are a little crusty. Those are on the car when we bought it. Our plan is to go through and clean everything up. MSD ignition box came with the car when we got it. Surprisingly, still works great. The thought process right now was not to get it right, but just to get it running, get it on the road, get some more motivation to really dive in. So you can see we've got our custom battery mount there, coolant overflow jug. It's not the right way to do it, but it's a way to do it. A little bit of body damage on the car here. We believe a tree fell on it. The windshield was smashed when we got it. Last minute windshield, they happened to give me the wrong one. So right now it is sealing the inch gap with some duct tape, but again, it works. Put some mirrors on it from AutoZone. I found these centerline knockoffs and we put some big Mickey Thompson Super Streets on them. Again, this is the condition that we more or less found the car in. It's got a little bit of rust, but it's really clean for the age of it. Just a little bit in the wheel wells there. And this quarter's gone too, but not a ton of body work. Super solid floor plans, super solid frame rails. Opening it up, we got some new door hinges coming. Interior isn't in the worst shape, but it definitely needs to be gone through. We just threw the center console in there, which is better than nothing, especially for how we've been driving this to and from work. Put a cheapy wheel that we had lying around in it. It's got this really weird Mr. Gasket ratchet style shifter here. It was in the car when we got it. I was going to do an H pattern, but I kind of like it. So you've got this little finger tab here, which I just made a wrench because I lost the original tab, or it didn't come with one. So you pull up on it for first, pull up for second, third, fourth. So when you're really going, if you have this car on the strip, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Super cool, different. That's one of the cool quirks of the car. Again, our plan is to not get this car perfect, but just to make it a fairly reliable car that my fiance can drive to and from work, and I can drive when I want to drive it. We'll give it a little test start here. Hasn't been started in a couple weeks, so it may be a bit cold-blooded. The choke is open right now. That's your ignition. Fuel pump, it's just easier to wire it that way for now. Key. There we go. Like I said, a little cold-blooded, but fired right up. We've got a couple working gauges here. I've got oil pressure there. Battery doesn't work. Coolant doesn't work. Fuel gauge doesn't work. Speedo doesn't work. Good news is, it doesn't have a tack, so that means there's no tack to not work. Right now, for an exhaust, we've just got some old, worn-out brush mufflers on it. We'll probably put a set of Flowmasters on it. You see there, it's got some old traction bars. This car really was a time capsule from the 80s. This is how people set them up to go drag racing here. And you can tell it wasn't a professional build, but something someone really had a lot of fun with. I really wish I got to experience it back then, but being born in the 90s, I didn't, so I get to experience it now. So we have a little bit of coolant seepage right there. It's to be expected. We're going to go through that. We're going to put a better air filter on it. I know everyone hates those air filters. It's not perfect by any sense of the word, but it runs, drives, it stops. We're going to go through and make it a more reliable driver. My fiance really likes to drive it, so I love that she's enjoying the car culture as much as I am. I hope you guys have enjoyed this car. I'm hoping to share some more content with it, with this and some of the other projects we got going on here. But in the meantime, you guys have a great day.
Cool. Yeah, that's a great car. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing that with us, Jake.
Yeah, I love to share it. I mean, that's kind of why we have it, is to be able to enjoy it with other people. So it's just been kind of a fun collective project that all my friends like to come and, help out with.
For sure. Any questions for him, Rob, or any comments?
Oh, that looks like it's going to be a fun project.
Oh, we got our work cut out for us, but I got plenty of time. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's got a great stance and a great exhaust note. I think it's going to be a great project. And do please keep us posted on that project as it progresses.
Yeah, for sure. You know, every kind of modification, everything we do, I'll be sure to catalog it, take a good video.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I'd like to have you back on a regular basis with updates. And another time, you've got a Dodge you're going to show us at some point. We had a sneak peek of that a few weeks ago from that Waterbury show, and I'd love to see that on here at some point as well.
That one will be next. Yeah, I have to. It's a little dirty right now, but that'll probably be maybe sometime next week.
Perfect. Cool. Any other thoughts, Rob? Or
Oh, that's a classic car to have. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Sure, 'cause I know
when we got it, we were, you know, it kind of fell into our lap. We're like, wow, it couldn't be better. It's you know, Firebird. That's what everyone looks for.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and we've got Virgil joining us here. Let's bring him on. Virgil, how you doing?
I am good,
Great to
man.
see you, man.
I got sidetracked with dad and husband duties there.
Sure, that does happen.
Oh,
No worries at all. Did you
sorry,
happen
I'm
to?
late.
Oh, it's all good. Did you happen to catch any of that video we were just looking at?
No, not at all. I was actually doing dishes, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Sure. No worries at all.
How's
Well,
everybody
cool.
doing tonight?
Doing pretty good.
All righty. Well,
Cool deal.
The kid
So
is
that-
here. I have arrived.
Excellent.
I'm here to join the experts.
Cool deal. Well, let's see. We are on item number 2. We've got a few quick announcements to make. Let me get the graphics going here. I've got a show to tell you about. Our friends out in Texas, South Padre Island, Texas, Southern Vets. They're putting on a car and truck show this weekend, Saturday, September the 10th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you're in the area, it's a great show. Be sure and check it out. Also, our friend and regular viewer, David from Alaska Railroad, sent me an email this week. It's good news and bad news. The bad news is he wanted to let us know he's going to be working long days beginning Tuesday, and he's letting us know because he may not be able to be on the live podcast until probably late November or so. But he says he's still going to watch the replays when he gets a chance, so we're very happy about that. So he's not leaving us; he's just not able to join us live for a while. He's also talking about the Vintage Snowmobile podcast that we do. That'll begin in October. He says he has lots of great photos to share from trips to sled museums in Eagle River, Wisconsin, and some other places. And he says he's going to be back live as soon as he can. He thanks us, and he says God bless. So cool. We thank him for that. And finally, of course, this is a moment for Rob here. We've got the Amsoil promotion of the week. Did you want to talk that up, Rob?
Sure. Every weekend, every month, Amsoil does another promotion. If you become a preferred customer, you save 25% on the product. And if you order $75 worth, this week they're sending you 2 of the Coolie Cups. You can put beer, water, whatever you want in them, but you get 2 of them for ordering $75 worth of Amsoil. So if there's any Amsoil you want to order, this is a good time to order it, and you can get 2 of the Coolie Cups sent with your order included. And by becoming a preferred customer, you get the best possible price. You save 25% on the order. You order $100 worth, they ship it to you free. Being a preferred customer, they give you a $5 gift card on your birthday and a $5 renewal. So when it comes time to renew, your renewal could almost be paid for. So It's a great time to order product if you need anything. So Mike's email and everything's on the bottom. Get hold of him. He'll teach you how to do that.
Yeah, that's an incredible value for sure. And then I think when we were speaking earlier today, I think you told me you had an experience with the coolant boost.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about all the different products Amsoil has, the engine oils, the gear lubes, hydraulic, 2 cycles, compressor grease. Amsoil's got a lot of products. And one of the products that people really don't notice about is the antifreeze. And I sell a lot of antifreeze because a lot of my customers have hot rods and they got an empty rod and they want to put a better product in. Most antifreeze, every 100,000, 200,000, every 100,000 miles or 2 years, you got to change it. Amsoil's 500,000 miles. You got to change it. And also with our antifreeze, we came out with a product because of stock cars can't run an antifreeze on the track. They want to run straight water. Water boils higher temperature than antifreeze does. So we came out with a coolant boost. a coolant boost will disperse the temperature in the rad faster than when antifreeze will, and it'll make a stock car run cooler. You can also use it on the street with the antifreeze. Now, we like it up here in Canada because your warm-up time's faster. But in the summertime, my friends down in Florida says we can't turn our air conditioner on the car because it's so hot unless we have the coolant boost in. So last weekend I was doing a car show and a guy came in with a 1954 Chevy pickup pulling his display trailer, and steam was coming out underneath. We started talking away to him. Well, instead of 6-cylinder in the car, he's got a 327 in it, but he's still got 2-core rod. So he's having a heating problem. So we told him, try our coolant boost. He unhooked his trailer, set his display up. He had to drive another 60 miles back to his home, came back the next day. He said, my temperature never went over normal. That day,
Wow.
he sent 11 customers down to us to buy the coolant boost. All his buddies had the same heating problem. He said, go down, you got to try this coolant boost. It'll eliminate the problem we have. Because sometimes it gets so hot you can't even turn your air conditioner on. This will eliminate the problem because it disperses the heat faster.
That's amazing. So north or south, that can be a solution.
Yes.
Sure. And with winter just around the corner, us folks up north, we need to be thinking about that.
Yep.
For sure. And if someone is curious about that, wanting to place an order, there's a link in the description where you can place your order and sign up for the preferred customer program and get the deepest discounts. It's a great product. Everything they do, from the motor oil to the coolants and all of the other products they do. Excellent stuff. Cool deal. So we are on item number 3. We're going to take a look at a 1967 Chevy Camaro, and this is for sale by our friends at B&B Auto Sales. So let me change screens here, pull up that video. I'm doing the videos a little different now, but they run smoother. The downside is it takes a couple of clicks for me to pull up the videos, but here it comes. Oh, I thought it was coming. Get the old hourglass. Exactly. Now let's give him the hourglass. Here we go. All right, we're in business.
Hi, this is Dirk from B&B Auto Sales, and today we're gonna show you our Chevy Camaro. Nice car. Come from an older gentleman here in South Dakota. I don't remember what state it came from before that, but it was in the Midwest, if I remember right, Nebraska maybe. Or, nice car. Just it was his wife's driver, to be honest, and he had a Chevelle. He actually had 6 of them, and he wasn't driving them, so he got rid of some of them. So there you can see, just from driving it, there's a couple chips there, and there's a couple chips there. But boy, that's about all you can find. I didn't find many other flaws on it. So you can see by the shine of the building there, nice quality paint. Beautiful color with the white and the blue stripes on it. So rally wheels, doors shut really nice. Got the correct interior in it. And that is pretty much flawless. This is a car that you definitely could show. Got a B&M shifter. Some people like them, some people hate them, and has a Grant steering wheel. Same thing. Some people like that stuff. Some people rather have it all original, but that'd be easy to fix. Got aftermarket gauges down below and the tack. So, like I said, beautiful, beautiful car. Doors just shut really nice. That's the test on these, how good the build is and everything. Bumpers are nice. Got a little bit of maybe aging on that, but that's really getting picky on the car. There's not many issues anywhere on this car at all. Oops. Like I said, gaps are pretty good. That gap on that door is not perfect, but the gaps on the hoods are pretty good. Obviously an aftermarket hood, but they gapped it out nice. So this door, the gap looks good. So like I said, pretty quality, nice build. Not a perfect car, but not priced as a perfect car either. Just a nice quality driver car. So we'll do a video of it running and also one of it driving. Got any questions, give me a call, 605-695-7391.
So yeah, thank you so much to Dirk at B&B Auto Sales for that cool footage. Guys, any comments? Let's go around and give everyone a chance to make a comment on that.
I think
wanna
that's
go?
a good looking car.
For sure.
I mean, I love that the car's a driver too. So many people restore their cars and are afraid to drive them. That thing's got a couple stone chips on it, so you might as well drive it, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead, Virgil.
My mouth is still open. That was just an amazing car right there. I love the white with the blue stripes and the blue interior. The way to get everything matching like that was unbelievable. But like I told you before, Mike, I'm on their site at least once or twice a week, and they have such an amazing inventory over there, and they do such a great job of the videos and the pictures. They do a great job over there.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a link in the description if you're curious about that car, or if you just like to check out their inventory. There's a link in the description for that.
Can I use you as a co-signer?
Absolutely.
I use all three of you guys as a co-signer, please.
There we go. That's how we leverage our way into some great cars, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, pool it all together.
Yeah.
We'll sign you the test driver of all the cars we interview.
There we go. Now, before we go any further, I have to apologize to Connor Brown. He made a comment early in the podcast, and I saw it, and then we got into some other things, and I'm just circling back to it now. But Connor Brown, we're saying hello to Connor. He's a first-time viewer. We thank him so much for coming on. We hope you have a good time with us tonight, Connor, and I hope you decide to join us here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the other little piece of housekeeping that we have to take care of is some shout outs. Oh, wait, there's another comment. Maybe here we go. So Connor's still with us. That is great news. Connor says he loved the video. Cool deal. Well, yeah, thank you so much, Connor, for being on here and for engaging with us. Before we go any further to look at some more videos, I'll show you where we are. We just finished item number 3. We're about to move on to item number 4. But before we do that, we need to do some quick shout outs. We're going to do some shout outs. I'll catch you guys on the other side in about 1 minute. It's time for a quick shout out to some of our friends. B&B Auto Sales, your muscle car connection in Brookings, South Dakota. Above the Notch Car Club, a car club for auto enthusiasts in northern New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Muscle Car Club, the largest muscle car club in all of New England. MGM Classic Cars in Addison, Illinois. Visit mgmclassiccars.com today. Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, specializing in the repair, service, and towing of muscle cars and classic cars. Absolute Auto Body and Collision Repair in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And lastly, I am your independent AMSOIL dealer. Click the link in the description for your free AMSOIL catalog. And last but not least, if you decide to advertise with the Muscle Car Podcast, this could be part of your advertising message. Cool. So we are back, and we're about to move on to item number 4. Now, this is some video footage that was sent to us by none other than our own Rob Hilditch, who is sitting in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. This is the Hood Ornament footage. Do you want to set this up for us, Rob? Anything we should know before we take a look?
It's the first time I ever heard this story, and I was really impressed when I heard the story, and I thought, I got to interview this guy.
Yeah.
He seemed to know what he was talking about, and I talked to 2 or 3 other people who told me that's a true story. So let's play it and see what people think about the theory.
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a look.
Tell us about the Hood Ornament.
So this is the original Hood Ornament from 1935, and apparently the information given to me by the previous owner was these are rare. They're hard to find, but this is the original one off this car, and you can't hear it in the human ear, but it sends out a high-pitched sound for animals to stay away. So, you know, if something's running out of the bush and hits the front of the car, this sort of signals stay away.
Yep, so you won't hit a moose up there.
Exactly. You don't want to do that.
No, I never heard that story before. Yep. Well, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Thank you for sharing your story with us.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, very cool, Rob. Excellent.
And that was
footage.
back in 1934 they came out with that.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And I'm sure back then, even more so than now, they had to worry about deer and moose and whatever other creatures running out in the road. I'm sure there was more of that then than there is now.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really innovative.
Yeah, and you figure that now they got those little ones that they put on the bumpers, you know, those little, whatever they call them now.
Deer horns.
To have that way back then, that I'd rather have the hood ornament.
Yeah, for sure. Functional and stylish.
I really like that they were able to take a piece that has a very utilitarian function, but still, you know, turn it into the design. They could have hidden it somewhere, but they put it front and center and made it a display piece too, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So let's see here. We're on item number 5. And also, as you're looking at this menu, I neglected to put item number 6 on there. That's another car for sale from our friends over at MGM. But this next footage is some footage that Virgil and I took. Virgil's our friend here at the lower left of the screen. We were at a car show in Waterbury, Vermont, a couple of weeks ago, and we got this footage. Let me cue this up, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Here it is. Let's cue it up.
Here you go, Rob.
Yeah.
This goes along with not last week's show, but the show before that when you did the Corvette event back in Sacramento again.
Totally, yeah.
Oh, and just like you were talking about, Corvette Summer.
Yeah.
Side pipes, and these ones are for real.
Yeah, it's fancy wheels and paint job. Yep. Then when we're done, we'll back up for a good quartering shot of it.
All right.
That engine. Wow.
Well, nice, clean engine.
A lot of attention to detail on this.
Yes. That red accessories there, black block.
It's like a custom suspension.
Yep.
Both seats. Yeah, that's sweet.
Oh, nice. And it's a stick, so it's a man's car.
Yeah. Outstanding. Look at that. Are those Brembos on there? Those brakes?
No, they look stockish. No name on them.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I'll back up for a good
all right.
shot.
But some nice 20-inch rims.
Nice. Is that able to fill the frame with that quartering shot? Or?
A little bit, Mac. A little bit more, so we can get the hood.
Right about here?
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
All right, we got it.
Cool. Yeah, we're getting this down.
Oh, nice Chevy, nice slotted wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, those are aftermarket too.
Yeah.
Those are like 22s or something there.
I like that flat black too. That's a cool look.
Matte black. Oh, LS swap in there.
Oh yeah.
Power disc, new power brakes. Nice LS.
It's like a custom radiator too.
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, look at that air intake, K&N air intake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Oh, old school Buick LeSabre, huh? 80s. Yeah. All right. See, I've been.
Oh, now we're talking. I love conversion vans. Let's get a good quartering shot. Are we wide enough for a good quartering shot?
Yes, sir.
He's got the sword turtle. Isn't that like a Hanna-Barbera turtle on the back there?
Yes.
And the turbine wheels.
He was in the parade yesterday.
Oh, I love this.
Yes. Oh.
This is awesome. And that turtle.
And it's got something written on the fifth wheel back here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Check it out.
Turtle tough.
Oh, touche turtle.
Touche turtle, yes.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's a Hanna-Barbera character, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I love those old school turbine wheels.
Mm-hmm. A-Team.
Yeah.
It's like the A-Team van there.
Totally. There's got a CB radio on from the ceiling there.
Yep, and those old school...
Actually, I'll go back.
Yeah, it's got those old school...
overhead console there.
I'm not sure if you guys...
dash. You want me to try it?
Sure. Yes, sir.
That is cool. That's a wonderful celebration of the 70s right there, man.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I remember loving those vans back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are two turtle.
Yeah. I wonder if he's got the slider open so we can look in. Yeah, it looks like it. How's it going?
All right.
Is this yours, this van?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
How you doing there, sir?
Not too bad. How you doing?
I am great, man. Now do we get to meet you? I seen you in the parade yesterday.
The musical horn and everything?
Yes.
That musical horn will play 69 different songs.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, it'll play a lot of ball game songs, college songs. plus all your other stuff that's out there.
Sweet.
All right, so you got Alabama on there?
Yeah, got Alabama on there too.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah, we're doing a video for YouTube and Facebook. You feel like giving us a tour of the interior? And
Please do. Got the 4 captain chairs.
yeah.
In the very back is the couch with the chess set.
Yeah.
And the turtle willing to play anybody.
Well, here's DVD by the
Oh.
way. I do a podcast.
Got pop sunroof so people get the air in the back.
Oh, thanks.
Even has a nice Hot Wheel set
I
in
love
there.
this conversion van.
Hot Wheel mobile.
They're hard to find now.
Are they?
Yeah, and I've had this since day one.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
So what is it, like a 79 or something?
81.
81, yeah.
Yeah, I've had this. I'm the original owner of it, and bought it through military sales when I was in Fort Belvoir, Virginia, and took it to Europe with my first wife and came back, and then I've traveled here, United States, up to Chicago, been to D.C. as well as Virginia. Oh, yeah, Virginia Beach camping, pulling a pop-up.
Sweet.
So I've been around with it.
That is cool. Oh, and you've got a model, a toy model of it?
Right, toy model of
That's
it,
cool.
as well as the
Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheels.
Very cool.
The engine's a 318 all stock.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll back you up for a look at the engine.
All right. There we go. Ooh. Got headers. Oh, and I like those blue valve covers there.
Yeah, it's dual exhaust to the rear just before the tires it comes out. Covers over there on the side.
Perfect cover there, yeah. I love it. Now that turtle, was that a Hanna-Barbera character?
Touche Turtle. There's a cartoon character, and I'm not sure of that. All I know is that back in the day, it was a Touche Turtle. It was kind of like a musketeer, right?
Yeah.
Fighting the hare and my daughter called it a turtle van.
Yeah.
And with that saying done, I picked a Touche Turtle, which is my CB handle as well as a van, and I have a little the stuffed animal in the front seat there. That is her little stuffed animal. It's a Touche Turtle hand.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
I kept it as
Get a theme going.
So the theme of the whole thing. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's go Warriors.
Oh,
How you talking? Look at that.
Did you forget what hat you had on?
She has on the right hat. I got that hat at home also.
It was her brother's, but he outgrew it.
Oh, no problem, no
He used
problem.
to wear it.
Oh, you outgrew and went to the Raptors?
Oh no, he's still a Warrior.
Oh man, it's okay. I wear a Knicks hat every once in a while.
Oh.
Trying to bring them some luck, you know?
Well, they need it a little bit.
Yes.
Now, is this in general muscle cars?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but we have it
Cool
stuff on
inside.
it too, but most of
Yeah,
them
there's
are.
turtles
All
in
of
there.
different shows you've been to?
Yeah, and also people send me footage from shows like
Oh, that
this.
is a big one.
Let's
Yeah,
say,
that's
you've got
cool.
a
That
show you're
turtle's
putting on in
nice.
California or
Yeah, right.
Oklahoma.
Why would
Yeah,
they
I
do that?
contact you and say, hey, that show you're about to do, can you give me some footage? You just walk around with a cell phone and give me some footage.
No
And I
kidding.
put it on
Maybe
there.
they do
So
know
I call
how.
it a show and tell podcast.
Yeah.
People send me all this footage and then footage like this that we're doing. We'll
Nice.
up on there.
Nice.
And then this Wednesday night, we've got someone coming on live from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He's got a really custom Corvette.
That's cool.
Yeah, that
over
was
there.
something else.
That one over there is pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother's got one. It's a black one about that same era that he had bought out west and brought it here he lives in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And the motor's sticking right out and everything else. They used that car in my daughter's wedding, which was in July.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
That's a great car for that.
Yeah, it was. It's all black with the chrome up showing. It was really nice.
Here comes the bride, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. That is cool. Well, yeah, I appreciate your time, man. It was good to meet you.
It was a pleasure meeting you, too.
Yeah.
And you, too.
Oh, likewise. Thank you, man.
You're very welcome.
Touche.
Touche.
That's cool. Cool. Good meeting you, man.
Nice.
Oh, look at the
And
prop
thanks
on
for the
this.
CD.
Oh, my pleasure. Look at the prop on that Studebaker.
Baker.
That is cool. Let me back up. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really good time. Go ahead. Either any of you guys have comments on that, or?
Well, I had a lot of vans back in my days, and the only way the motor comes out is through the front or through the back doors.
Yeah.
They were tough to work on.
Sorry about
I
that.
bet. That's all right. Good to have you back. Cool deal.
That was a very fun day, man. And that Corvette, but that van was a very, very nice van.
Yeah, for sure. Because I have wonderful memories of those conversion vans in the 70s. I really admired those when I was a teenager. So when I see those, my heart goes pitter patter, you know. And so we actually skipped that Buick. Once I saw that, it's like I had to go over there, you know.
Yeah, well,
But,
I actually had one with a 3 and a tree in it.
yeah,
Oh,
sweet.
wow. Cool.
nice.
Came with a 6, but we put an 8 in it. But
Yeah,
Nice.
it's really cool.
Glad
He
you had
shipped that thing to Europe too, which is really interesting. I bet that van is seen quite a bit.
Yeah, if that van could talk.
Yeah. Oh.
I wonder what
Yeah,
it did on, I wonder what it's like on the Autobahn, huh?
Yeah, that would be interesting on the Autobahn. Yeah, I wonder how that would hold up.
Yeah,
Now,
flat
Rob, the
out.
van that you had, was that all finished on the inside with the shag carpet and the bed and all of the
I
stuff
had
that people
one
had in
that was
there?
finished. I had 4 that never got done.
Wow, yeah.
Well, one got cut into the trailer that matched the one that was done.
Oh, no kidding.
That's cool.
Yeah, but the
Nice.
other 2 stayed
Very
in my parents' driveway and never got them finished. Once I got one done, every weekend we're gone somewhere to a van show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those were popular back then, van shows. As popular as the vans, I think. People would, it's a place to gather and celebrate that.
Yeah, and there'd be concerts and stuff like that going on at the van shows.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Cool deal. Cool deal. So we are on item number 6. If you can use your imagination, there's a number 6 at the bottom of that graphic there. Let me change screens here. And this is going to be a 1969 Chevy Chevelle. And this is for sale by our friends over at MGM Classic Cars. Let's pull that up here and take a look.
Is coming to you from MGMClassicCars.com here in Addison, Illinois. And today I have a 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle dressed up as an SS car. It's got a big block 396 under the hood with front power disc brakes, power steering, and beautiful set of rally wheels with Cooper Cobra TA tires. Nice chrome throughout the car, guys. Nice glass, nice weather stripping. The white stripe obviously is something that came on these Chevelles in 1969. Not an excellent car, not a show-winning car, but a very good driver quality Chevelle with excellent stands, real nice body panels on the car. Dual exhaust, as you can see. I mean, it's straight all around the car. So I'm going to do just a quick walk around, and I'll move in a little bit closer, and we'll be going for a test drive as well. So the car does have a couple little touch-ups that's on the car. I'll show you. But here, a little bit closer to look into the grill. The car has not been wet sand and buffed out yet, which we are going to do tomorrow. And this thing's going to pop really, really nice. I also am going to install kick panel speakers with a Bluetooth radio. That goes in the factory settings in the dash. Let's check out under the hood really quick. I'm going to put the phone down for a second. All right, as you can see, it's got the SS hood with the louvers. Here's your big block. The motor has been yanked out of the car and gone through with all the gaskets. As you can see, it's freshly painted as well. Chrome valve covers, chrome air filter. It's got a Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor dialed in perfectly with the electric choke as well. Factory air conditioning car. It needs a few parts for the air conditioning for that to be functional, and right now it's not. Okay, brand new alternator, as you can see. Battery's in great shape from 2021. Huge fan in the front. No overheating issues. There's your power booster master cylinder for your front disc brakes. A-arms are stock, and the bushings look pretty good. Power steering and upgraded with a set of headers. Hoses look great all around as well. Let me check out, let me show you guys the trunk area really quick and share that information with you. Trunk is solid. We didn't do anything to it. Just wanted to show you everything is solid. You got your spare tire here. Weather stripping looks good. Factory stampings right there from GM saying that this is a factory rear quarter panel. On this side, this quarter panel has been fully replaced, but you know what? They did a beautiful job on that quarter panel. All right. Underneath is clean. Yeah, you can see that in my photos. Let me just do a little quick walk around here. Very straight car. Gaps look good. All right, let's check out the door jambs really quick. I'm getting new door handles. Those are on order. As you can see, the lips here on the door are factory SS door panels. Nice body by Fisher door sill plates. Very clean on the door jambs as well. Back seat all intact with the seat belts, package tray, and the dome light does function. And there's your bucket seat, center console car with a nice dash pad. Okay, let me mount this camera here. Take you guys for a little test drive. Let me shut the hood and I will be right. That thing shifts first, second, third real nice and easy. Straight down the road, guys. So if you guys need financing, if your credit score is between 600 and 740, go to mgmclassiccars.com and fill out the credit application. Rates are between 5-6% with 10% down. No prepayment penalty, okay? For those of you who have a credit score of 750 and higher, no money down options are available. Rates are like 3 to 4, maybe 5% there. No money down option, no prepayment penalty. You can
fill out that credit application if your credit score is a 750 or higher at lightstream.com. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, guys. My name's Thomas. I'm here at MGM Classic Cars, where you can find me. Click the red button so you can see what I got coming out tomorrow. If you're watching on Facebook, like it and share it. We also offer delivery at this time. All deliveries are fully insured for the purchase price of the vehicle. Please text me your zip code and I'll get you a quote. We're headed back to MGM Classic Cars, where we have over 100 hand-picked vintage classic muscle cars for you guys to look at. We have a full service department with 3 full-time mechanics. We go through our pre-delivery inspection reports and make sure everything is what we're telling you that it is. No surprises. So my number is area code 847-848-1850. Please text me your zip and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching MGMClassicCars.com.
Cool. Yeah. So thank you so much to our friends over at MGM Classic Cars for yet another amazing video. What do you guys think of that?
They always have great cars. I don't know where they find so many cars like that.
I wonder
for sure.
myself.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it?
Yeah.
When are we
For
going to
sure.
get a tour inside the place?
Yeah, I'm working on that, actually. I've been messaging with him. I'd like to get a tour of his whole inventory and inside and out and the whole thing. That is in the works.
Well,
Yeah.
that'd be a good one right there.
For
And,
sure.
and also, too, on their website, they have a lot. I'm on their website at least a good couple of times a week also, and they have good pictures and videos of the car. They actually, in the videos, they go around the car while it's, go around it like he just did. But then also, too, he goes in through to the starting and then goes around the car so you can hear the exhaust and all of that. They do a real good example of purchasing a vehicle and what you're getting.
Yeah, they're very thorough.
Yeah.
No,
Any reactions to that, Jake?
I mean, that's the way to do it now. He did a great job as a very in-depth video, especially if you're buying something on the other side of the country. You want to make sure you know what you're getting. And last time I bought a car on the other side of the country, I wish I had something like that. It would have made my decision a lot easier.
Yeah,
I bet. Yeah. Yeah, and you're right. They're very good at disclosing.
Detail. He likes to go in full details. He even tells us if the rubber's bad or if there's a stone chip here. He does a lot of details.
No, that's the way to do it.
You don't
Very
find that on a lot
transparent.
of stuff you buy off eBay.
It's true.
Yeah, definitely not an eBay operation there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You order a red car, shows up blue.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a Ford instead of a Chevy.
Exactly. It's basically a Mustang.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we talked about,
Get you a Chevy with a Ford engine, huh?
Yeah. Now we have some comments that have come in. Now this is going back to the hood ornament, the video from Rob. Jared Leduc is saying he just uses his bad wheel bearings to send the signal out to scare the animals away, which is pretty clever. And then Connor Brown says the first impression was great. I think he's liking the show, and this next comment actually confirms that. So yeah, thank you, Connor, so much for coming on and engaging with us and hanging with us and having a good time. And then check out who's hanging out with us. He must be playing hooky. David from Alaska Railroad says hello, everyone.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah, he's a regular viewer from the very beginning, and we thank him so much for being on here. We really appreciate
Dave
that.
runs deer horns on all his cars out there.
Yes.
When you go across Michigan, I've never seen so many deer in my life.
Oh yeah, big
They're
herd
no
out
bigger
there.
than a German Shepherd.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah, you really do need something like that. Now, since we are running a little bit early, I've got another video that is not on the menu, so we're going to use our imagination again for item number 7. It's going to take me just a moment to pull it up, but I've got a video with some burnouts at the Carlisle Chevy show, and it's in a different folder, so it just takes me a minute. Yeah, here it is. All right, let's take a look at some burnouts at the Carlisle Chevy show.
So we have Ralph, who has installed some sort of
What up, guys?
machine on his forklift. All right, John's first, so obviously he's going to stay, but let's get your feedback. Who got John? exposed. The right rear is going. We'll watch that clock and see when you pop a tire in 6 to 9 seconds or less. Waddle's the leader in the clubhouse. Got both tires going evenly. Next start to the burnout. Looks like you might have done this a time or two.
Yeah, so thank you so much to the Whip Bash YouTube channel for that cool footage. What did you guys think of that?
I don't get a guy in the station wagon just taking his kids out to the ice cream shop in that car afterwards, is he?
Daddy, this ice cream smells funny.
No, those are some cool cars. I love that Roadmaster Estate. I know you could get those with the LT1 Corvette engine in them, so those were some pretty cool cars back in the day.
Yeah, for sure. Virgil?
That blue Monte Carlo, though, he took the cake right there with his hand out the window and some flames.
Yeah.
Oh. Like, oh, I wonder how much do you win on that one? Is it just bragging rights? And then it's like, oh, I feel bad about my car.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
he won $100 for that, you know.
Oh.
That covers everything, right?
Yeah, $500 in tires.
Yeah. Like, man, and then you wonder what kind of tires does he have? That should be have some advertisement money right there.
Yeah. Those guys are going through some tires. And another note about that Monte Carlo, David from Alaska Railroad, he's a Monte Carlo guy, so he jumped on at just the right time. And let's check some comments. I bet he made a comment. Yeah, in fact, he did. Here we go. He says, just got done with work. He can't stay. He has to get up at 4:30 a.m. So he just kind of swooped in and swooped out. But it's great to see you, David. And let's see, no deer horns on my cars, Rob. He says my babies don't go out during dark hours. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool deal. Cool deal. So yeah, it's great to have David in the house. It is not the same without him, I got to say. But cool deal. So we're going to do a couple of quick things, but before we do, we have to take care of some shout outs. So let's do some shout outs and we'll be back in 1 minute. It's time for a quick shout out to some of our friends. B&B Auto Sales, your muscle car connection in Brookings, South Dakota. Above the Notch Car Club, a car club for auto enthusiasts in northern New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Muscle Car Club, the largest muscle car club in all of New England. MGM Classic Cars in Addison, Illinois. Visit mgmclassiccars.com today. Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, specializing in the repair, service, and towing of muscle cars and classic cars. Absolute Auto Body and Collision Repair in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And lastly, I am your independent AMSOIL dealer. Click the link in the description for your free AMSOIL catalog. And last but not least, if you decide to advertise with the Muscle Car Podcast, this could be part of your advertising message. Cool. So we are back. Let's take a couple of quick comments here. Okay, so David from Alaska Railroad says, wow, I remember my burning out days, and he liked that blue Monte Carlo. And then Steve English from Mesa, Arizona. Cool deal. Great to have you in the house, Steve. I think it's your first time. If it's not, regardless, it doesn't matter. The thing I was going to say about Mesa, Arizona, I lived in East Mesa for a while, right on the border of, as you head east toward the Lost Dutchman State Park. What's the next town over? You're going to have to help me out because I'm having brain fog. But there's Mesa, East Mesa, and then it's been a long time. Anyway, but it's great to have you in here, Steve. Having a senior moment here. But before we wrap it up, though, here we go. Southern and Baseline. I remember that area for sure. And what's the town east of there, if you can help me out? Superstition Mountains. Yeah. Oh, and David from Alaska Railroad says, good night, my friends. Until I join again, God bless us all. And yeah, same to you, David. Great to have you on here. I'm glad you were able to come in here real quick and say hello. But before we wrap it up, I want to give everyone a chance to give shameless plugs to everything we're doing. So I'm going to put Jake full screen here with the banner. And Jake, putting you on the spot here, but do you want to do a shameless plug?
You know, if you or anyone you know is looking for a car, whether it's something classic and antique, or you're looking for something new, a tow vehicle, like 150 Super Duty, or a brand new Mustang, I work at Heritage Ford on Shelburne Road. You can give me a call or just walk in and look for the guy in the tie. My direct line is 802-865-8101. And if you're looking for something specific, I could probably get it for you.
Cool deal. Cool deal. And then up next is Virgil. Now, Virgil and I, and also Jake, we're going to be meeting here in a couple of weeks at a car show. And I'm drawing a blank. I guess it's getting late at night and my brain is fading. But do you know the name of that show?
The Northeastern Hot Rod Nationals.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And you and I are going to be there getting video. And Jake, I think, is going to be there as well. So we're going to be running into him, I hope.
I was there last year, and it was some great stuff out there, man. Some really great shiny stuff. Not that we didn't have any at the Vermont Antique Car Show, but this one right here is a whole nother level.
It's going to be some hot rods. Cool deal. And then Rob, any final word on AMSOIL? Any thoughts?
Yeah, they got their promotions going on, but this weekend I got a couple of car shows going on myself. Have you ever seen on NASCAR Race the Fast Eddie promotion that has clothing and all that on the NASCAR advertising? Well, he's putting on his own car show for children's fundraiser. So he's asked us to come have a booth there, and we got the Barrie Automotive Flea Market on, and we also got a tractor pull we're supposed to attend on Saturday night. So we got 3 events to go on just with the AMSOIL this weekend, and then the following weekend we're at Shannonville. We're sponsoring drag races there that weekend. So Next 2 weekends, we're quite busy.
You got a full calendar there.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of excitement. And if anyone is in that area, be sure and check those events out. And if you see Rob, be sure and go up to him and say hello.
I think I got one more shameless plug here.
Yes, go ahead.
Here in Stowe, we have what there's called the British Invasion.
Yeah.
No, it's not hot rods, but they have those MGs and all those old Triumphs and everything like that.
Sure.
Up this weekend, and we do have we're unlike California, we do have some hot weather out here. It'll be a blistering 82 degrees this weekend. So I might just go out and bear the heat for it and get out there to the British Invasion.
Nice, yeah. And if you're there, if you're able to get some video, we'd love to see it. I've got, and it's not necessarily something I put here on the muscle car, but I've got some other channels with that would be a good fit.
Yep. So I'll do what I can. You gave me the attachment to use.
Yes. Oh, we've got another comment that's come in. Oh, good. Connor Brown says he had a great time tonight, and we had a great time having you here, Connor. Hope you decide to drop by and see us every Wednesday night right here at 9 p.m. Eastern time, wherever you're viewing this. By the way, this podcast simulcast to 8 different places across Facebook and YouTube. So wherever you're viewing this, come back next Wednesday, 9 p.m. We're here every Wednesday night. Cool deal. So any final thoughts, anyone, before we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for having me on. Might have to message Rob about some of that coolant booster. I know I could use that in the Viper.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Tell Mike to send me your email and I'll get you hooked up.
Perfect.
So how's that Firebird coming there, Jake?
It's going pretty good. Yeah, we've haven't done a whole lot to it. We've just been driving it and putting some miles on it.
Okay, so you might need some of that antifreeze for that one right there.
If my coolant gauge worked, I'd be able to let you know. Hasn't died on me yet.
Yeah, cool deal. So while we're on the topic of AMSOIL, we always give the last word to AMSOIL. So yeah, we'll call it a night. Thanks everyone so much for coming on. We'll catch up with you next week. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. One more comment. Jared Leduc says, looking forward to the Street Rod Show this year. Thanks for the podcast. Yeah, thanks so much, Jared, for coming on. And if you happen to be at that show and see any of us there, do walk up to us and say hello. We would love to meet you. Yeah, cool deal. All right, as always, final word goes to AMSOIL. Have a wonderful evening, guys. We'll catch up with you next week.
Mike.
You too. Thanks for having me. Sorry I was late.
No worries. Hello, everyone. This is Rob and Mike. How you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing good. Mike, yourself?
Very well. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Now, today, we're going to be talking about AMSOIL. And in a few moments, we're going to show you how you can get the deepest discounts, free shipping, and free gifts when you order your AMSOIL products through us. But first, I'm going to ask Rob to give you a quick description of what AMSOIL is and why you should consider using AMSOIL products in your motorized vehicles.
Thanks, Mike. AMSOIL is 100% synthetic oil. Everybody uses AMSOIL for a different reason. Some people like the benefits that AMSOIL is warranted for 25,000 miles or 1 year. The reason we can do that is because AMSOIL doesn't oxidize. It doesn't form the usual carbons, gums, sludges like petroleum oils do. That's why we can keep it in the engines longer. Petroleum oils never do wear out. They oxidize themselves. That's why they have to be changed at 3,000 kilometers. And AMSOIL likes the benefit that you only have to change the oil once a year. That saves some money. Some of the people like the benefit of AMSOIL is it's a slipperier type lube. By having a slipperier type lube, it cuts down friction drag. By less friction and drag, engines run 20 to 50 degrees cooler, better gas mileage. Now, AMSOIL says 25% more protection than the industry requires is in the AMSOIL bottles. My average customer gets about 10% increase in gas mileage. That's a big savings.
Yeah.
And by cutting down friction and drag, for every 10 degrees you cut down the friction and drag, doubles the life of the engine. So by having the engine run cooler, it makes it last longer. Some people like the benefit of the range of the AMSOIL. AMSOIL's flash point is 425 degrees, and it pours at 50 below zero. Wow. If you ever tried petroleum oil when it's 10 below, it turns to honey. And in the summertime, petroleum oil thins out, and once it thins out, that's when it starts breaking down. So AMSOIL is an all-season oil, can give you better gas mileage, longer engine life, less maintenance. It ends up being cheaper over a year's time running AMSOIL than it is petroleum oils.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And AMSOIL is available for pretty much any motorized vehicle, anything from lawn equipment, cars, trucks, boats, ATVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles.
Yep. And a lot of people phone me up and say, well, what's the benefit of our gear loop? Exactly what I told you about the engine oil. It pours in cold weather, it runs cooler, makes the equipment last longer. And they say, well, what's the benefit of the small engine? Same thing. Makes the engine run cooler, last longer, better performance. So it saves on all the applications that AMSOIL has available.
Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, let's talk now. Hopefully this has convinced people to think about maybe joining us in the AMSOIL experience. Let's talk about some of the discounts and free shipping and how that all happens. I'm going to pop a graphic on the screen. And yeah, by all means, if you want to talk people through how this preferred customer program works.
AMSOIL has a number of different programs. One of our main ones is a catalog customer, where somebody can order directly out of our catalog. If they order out of the catalog, they order $100 worth, AMSOIL will ship it right to their house. But our best program is our preferred customer. For only $10 for 6 months, you become a preferred customer, you save 25% on all the product. You order $100 worth, they're going to give you free shipping. You don't have to order a whole case. You can mix and match. Say you want 4 bottles of small engine, 7 bottles of 5W30, and a couple of gear loops. You can mix and match. You can order 1 bottle at a time if you want. There's no minimums, no maximums. By being a preferred customer, you save over 25% on all the products you're going to buy. AMSOIL sends you extra gifts, a $5 gift certificate on your birthday, $5 when you renew your account and stuff like that. So it's a good way to save on some of the products you want to buy.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it's an incredible value. And this is the deepest level of discount that anyone can get when ordering AMSOIL. Is that correct?
It is. It is.
Wonderful, wonderful. So let's take people through the step-by-step experience of placing an AMSOIL order. Then that would include signing up for the preferred customer discount, or sorry, preferred customer program, so they can receive those deepest levels of discount. So let's go to the website. This is what the website's going to look like. These are some screenshots. Once you go to amsoil.com, there's a link in the description, or you can just type that into a browser, amsoil.com. This is the page you land on. At the upper corner of the page there, you see how I've circled in red. That is the link to click, the Join Now link. That will take you to the Preferred Customer Program page, where you can take advantage of all of these discounts and free shipping and everything that we've just been talking about. This is what that page looks like. In the lower right, you're going to click Join Now. This will pop up. You select the duration you'd like, whether it's 6 months or 12 months, and click Add to Cart. Now, once this pop-up goes away, you'll be back on the main page. And the upper left, you'll see where I've got that red arrow. It says Shop. Now you can start shopping for products, and on your very first order, you're going to get these discounts and the free shipping as long as it's over $100. You'll get all of these benefits right away. So once you click Shop, it's going to take you to the product page. There's different types of oils, lubricants, so on and so forth. For the benefit of this exercise we're doing now, I'm just going to click motor oil. It shows different types of motor oil. Let's click gasoline. Now this takes us to an item. It's their synthetic motor oil. And you can see the item there, and there's choices for different viscosities. But take a look at the price. Let's take a closer look. Let's zoom in. But if you've joined the preferred customer program first, you're going to automatically get the deepest levels of discount. That's what we're looking at here. You're saving $3.80 on that quart of oil. Instead of paying $16.29, you're now paying $12.49 for that quart of oil. That is the deepest level of discount you can possibly get. And then you just add the quantity that you'd like. You select any other items that you're thinking about, add them to the cart. And once you click Add to Cart for the final time, you're going to see this come up at the top of the screen. It's going to show your items and your the total that you're at so far. Pardon me. And then you just click View Cart in the upper right, and that'll take you to your cart. Take a close look here at the upper right. That blue box shows that you're getting free shipping. You're eligible for free shipping on this order because it's over $100. That little yellow box shows that you've got the preferred customer membership on your order that gives you the deepest levels of discounts for the next 6 to 12 months. And then below that, you've got the items that have been selected. For the exercise here, I selected 9 quarts of the Signature Series, but that brings us up over $100 for the free shipping. We're saving $34.20. And if you're ready to finish, you click Checkout Now, and that takes you to this screen here. If you haven't signed up with an AMSOIL account at this point, just click in the lower right to create an account, create a new account. It's going to ask you for some basic information, name and those types of things. Now let's take a closer look. You'll see this gray shaded box. This is a very important box. This is going to ask you if someone has referred you to AMSOIL. And if so, please enter my name. My name is Mike LaPierre. It's spelled right there on the screen for the correct spelling. And also the referral number, 304-555-94. That's how you make sure that Rob and I get credit for this. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have signed up for AMSOIL under Rob. So when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. So if you enjoy these podcasts that we're doing, this is a wonderful way to support the podcast, because when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. And the commissions I make go directly toward offsetting the cost of doing these podcasts. So I thank you in advance for that, for using my referral number. I very much appreciate it. And once you've done that, you just go into the next screen to enter your payment information, and you're done. Now, once you've placed your order that's over $100, and that order includes your AMSOIL Preferred Customer Program, you are now eligible to get a free DVD from myself. Now, this is going to be either a muscle car DVD or a vintage snowmobile DVD. Use the email address on the screen, wkspodcasts@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know which DVD you would like me to send you, the muscle car or the vintage snowmobile DVD, and I'll get that right out to you. As you're typing in that email, in the subject line, be sure and type in capital letters "free DVD requests" so it stands out as I'm checking my email, and we'll get that right out to you. So I guess the last thing, Rob, that we wanted to talk about is if someone is considering AMSOIL as a business opportunity.
Yes. If anybody has a retail or a commercial account and they would like to buy directly from AMSOIL, just send Mike a line. He'll show you how to set up, and you can buy directly from AMSOIL. But if you are interested in starting your own part-time business, a part-time business that can grow into a full-time income, Mike and I will show you the AMSOIL marketing plan. AMSOIL has a large selection of products that cover almost every application. So it doesn't matter if you're into snowmobile, boating, or ATVing or hot rods, we have an oil for every application. It's a fun type business that's I really enjoy doing. Where else can I go and have fun and make money doing it? And Mike and I are here to help you all the way along. If you need any help on how to promote or to find new accounts, we're here to help you.
For sure. So when you sign up under that number, this 304-555-94, you're getting Rob and I as a team. Now, Rob has been doing AMSOIL for 40 years. Can you believe that? 40 years. So he knows every aspect of this business, and he knows all of the ins and outs of the products. So he'll be able to help you with any kind of product questions or any kind of questions to show you the different business models that you can do with AMSOIL. And then the other thing that you get when you sign up under me is I've got a strong background in social media. So if you need some coaching on how to generate AMSOIL leads using Facebook and YouTube, I'm happy to coach you with that when you sign up under Rob and I. You get both of us as a team to help you, to coach you, to support you, whatever you need to get you off and running with this business and having fun with it. Like Rob said, it's an enormous amount of fun. If you're like Rob and I and you enjoy going to any kind of boat shows, car shows, motorcycle shows, snowmobile shows, anything with a motor, you like going to those shows, those events, those races, this is a great way to turn that into a income opportunity for you.
Yes. And just by wearing my AMSOIL hat at one of these events, people come up and ask me about AMSOIL. People don't know where to buy it, and I'm there to help them, show them where they can buy the product.
Perfect. Well, cool. Well, this is great. Any final thoughts, Rob, before we wrap it up?
AMSOIL's a fun business. AMSOIL's been around since 1968. It was the first synthetic oil to be AI approved.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And that's very early in the game too, isn't it?
Yes.
For sure. Well, good. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for viewing. Hopefully, we've gotten you excited as we are about the AMSOIL products. We'd love it if you could join us either as someone who uses the AMSOIL products or to join the AMSOIL team as a business opportunity. And we thank you so much for viewing. Have a great day.
You have a good day.